Right, so Jack and I are up very early, aren't we? I had to get you out of bed because we're on the way to the Great Amwell boot sale, and apparently there's going to be about 500 cars there today. So, and we're setting ourselves a challenge to see whether we can make £1,000 in 2 hours. So it'll be 1 hour buying the stuff and then 1 hour listing and shipping the stuff. So we're going to try and do it in 2 hours. See how we're going to get on. I think we've got a good amount in the float because we sold one of the gym machines yesterday. And I think we've got at least £700 on us to spend, so it's going to be amazing to try and pick up some bargains today. So we're happy and excited, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah.
And then we may go to our regular one after, and you can see he's still yawning. Right, we'll let you know how we get on. So it is 8:30, we just walked in, so we're going to start the clock now and see how we get on.
And it'll be good because we'll see a lot of yellow.
About 10 minutes in, that's what we've got so far, onto the second row. Right, half an hour in and just unloaded the first batch. Not a massive amount of excitement really, but we're going back in now, check again. Right, very busy now, there must be 5,000 people here. Crazy. Right, so we set ourselves a challenge of 2 hours to make £1,000. Actually took a bit longer because we had to go to 3 boot sales to get over the number. We're on about 2 hours 45, but everything's listed ready to go onto Amazon. So we're going to show you now what we got.
These!
Right, Jack, so we're going to try and show you in 3 minutes what we bought over these 3 car boots. And starting at the far left, these are all the singles we picked up. So Jack bought these football boots for himself. They were £3. They're going to get no return on those. What else you got, Jack? So bought those 3 items there for £1. This one here sells for £16.99 on its own. What's next? Cool Block. I bought that for £2. That sells for £45, unbelievably. Planner Blades, that was bought for £1. That sells for £12.
Well, I found this.
You got that for free, didn't you, Jack? That sells for £6.
I don't believe this.
What next? LCD carbon monoxide detector, that was £5. That sells for £12.99. That was £3.50. That sells for £23. That was £1. That sells for £10.99. That smart cutter, that was £1 as well. That sells for what does that sell for? That sells for £18.99. This was another £1. That sells for £14.99. That is a corner protector for like babies and tables. This was a great buy. This was £4. It is a extractor fan kit. That sells for £65.
Oh, Dad really liked this.
I like that little white chalkboard with a speech bowl. That was £1. Might put that in the office. But not sure if we'll sell that one.
I found this.
Jack found that one. That is an Angry Birds Darth Vader. That was 50p. That sells for £7.
I'm gonna miss this guy.
This is a Millennium Falcon bottle opener. That is £1. That sells for 10.
You can prove it's bottle opener. Smurf, my mum really wants.
Smurfette, that was £1. That sells for £14.99. These were part of a kit with a sink as well. We've got the sink in the shed. They were £15. They're worth about £35. This was another £1. That was it's a grill for chicken that you do on a can of beer, and that sells for £12.99. This was £1. That sells for £20. It is a dimmer. This was another £1. This is a plug socket for high voltage. That sells for £12.99. This was £15. That would sell for £60 on Amazon, but it's a damaged box, so we'll probably get £40 for that on eBay. And these were £2 for the lot. None of these are scanning, but I think we'll get easily £6 to £7. Bought 2 of these for £2 each. They sell for £25 each. Damaged boxes, so they're going to go onto eBay. They would be about £40 on Amazon.
These
little plug sockets. Bought the whole lot there for £10. There's 14 in there, and they sell for £5 each. So that's £70 there.
all of them.
These were a great buy for £5. The coloured ones sell for £10. The black ones sell for £11. So there's £72 there. These are a £5 each. These are Speed Fits.
I actually like these because I like stickering them and.
You like splitting the bags, don't you? So there's 7 of those, bought for a £5, that's £35. They sell for £13.99 each. In fact, we forgot this one. That was £5. It sells for 15. What next, Jack? These ones here were £7 each. They sell for 22.99. They're cutters for these, for the pipes. And then we got these three. These are 3 bottle openers. They're actually on Amazon for £20. I'm not sure they'll be that high. You can see on the label it says £10.99. They were £1 each though. Also got a ring sizer with that, which I've used for some of the jewellery. That was £2, so I got that lot for £5. I'm going to try these around £15. Got 10 sets of these mechanic gloves for £7 each. They sell for £17 each. Not massive margins on those, but they're just solid sellers, real high ranked. Got these 5 sets of scales for £14 each. They sell for 29.
When we come back to these, they're different.
They're a little bit different, yeah. They're slightly different. There's different lines on those.
We've bought these before.
Bought these loads of times before. These sell for. These were £9 each on the left. They sell for £26.99. These are £7 each. They sell for 21.
I don't think we bought them before.
I think we have had some before. These were great buying. These were £10 the whole lot. 7 sets of Percos there, door closers for HMOs, and they sell for £20 each.
We buy these quite a lot.
These are tin snips. Bought those for £15 for 4 sets. They sell for £15 each. Bought this whole box for £2. These alone are £8. Various bulbs in there, probably £20 worth.
More nappies!
These are £1 each, and they sell for £7.
It's for me.
And this is a mailbox, stainless steel. That was £2. Might end up using that, but that's going to be at least £15, I think. These were 2 charity shop buys, weren't they, Jack?
Yeah, I bought 7 keyrings with these.
7 keyrings for £1. This here sells for £3. That sells for 9. Sorry, bought that for 3, sells for 19. That bought that for £1. That sells for £12.99. Not sure it'll get it. It's low ranked, but they do sell. Now this is from the Cash Point TK Maxx, otherwise known as. We got 0.2 tog baby blankets. These are £2.50 each in the sale, and they sell for £16.99. These were £6.99. They sell for £16.99. The Dibber, that was £3.99. It sells for £15. And the headphones there are £9. They sell for £20. And this candle was £6. That sells for £20.
We got a drone with just.
And then we bought a drone. It's only the remote. We had it for about 10 minutes. Where's the drone, Jack? It's up in there somewhere.
It's up in the trees.
So we paid £40 for that, so that's a negative. But we got a free football with it.
With the drone.
And that's it. So we'll total that up on the screen, but I think we're going to be well over the 1,000. Right, so Jack and I picked up a load of electrical items today and paid $375 for the lot. Going to show you what they are now. But the main thing we're going to be doing this week is buying some more jewellery. So we're selling more and more gym stuff, and going to keep using the proceeds to buy into the jewellery side of it. Having an expert just do a pre-appraisal on it as we buy it, so we've got a rough idea of whether we're going to make some money. Some of it's coming up really well. I'm going to show you some of the items in a bit of where we're at on those. And a lot of it's going to go into an auction. Some's being sold privately. So that's the next move for us. And they're real high ticket items and should get good returns. But the main thing, little man's been a bit sad because he managed to lose his Pokemon collection and he's now down to a smaller one.
But I'm lucky that my birthday's coming up.
So Jack's going to be 7 soon. So he may get a few more, but he was beside himself after filling his collection. So you're happy now though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Good. So we'll move on, but yeah, we'll let you know how we get on with these batch and show you what values they are. First things first, what we got there, Jack? So this DeWalt tool, we paid £50 for that. I think that sells for about $125. That's going to go into Amazon. These hand dryers, got 5 of these for in this batch, and they sell for about £80 each. So there's 5 of those. These door closers, got 3 of those. They sell for around £20 each. Slightly damaged boxes. That's why we're going for 20. They normally would sell for 30. This whole box of sockets, we've got that in this batch as well. I think there's about £100 worth in there. These Sky Tile lights, got 7 of those. They sell for about £80 to £100 each. I'm not sure where we're going to list those yet, but that's pretty good money. Then the smaller lights, they sell for about £50 each. Only got 3 of those. And these are access panels, so if you do plastering, you plaster up to these and you can access panel for like electrics or plumbing. Got 7 of those, they sell for £28 each. And then these are vents for the ceiling, Jack, aren't they?
Yeah.
Vents for the ceiling and extractor, yeah, we've got more of them in there. They sell for about £10 to £12 each. Got 10 of those. We had 7 of those, if I didn't mention that. And that's about it out of this batch. You can see there's more of everything in there. So that should be a pretty good return. And we're going to head off in a bit to drop the little man off. And then I'm going to go and pick up some more jewellery with some of the proceeds from the sales of the gym equipment. Trying to reinvest all the time.
Goodbye.
So delving a bit into the unknown here, picked up this load of jewellery. Now I'm just here to get it valued, see how I did, but effectively buying it just over cost price. So if we get anything on the retail, I think we're going to do really well on this and make some good margins. So just in the valuations room and trying to see what we're going to come in on these. I think it's 4 items we've got in here, so it'll be interesting to see. She's going to give me an estimate now and then I'll see whether we can submit them in. Right, it's a bit of an explanation on all the jewellery stuff, as I've not had much of a chance to get too much of this filmed because both ends of the transaction don't really want to be filmed, so it's been a bit tricky. But first one you saw just now, I was in the auction house getting some valuations, and now I don't know anything about jewellery. I've got a rough idea of what a hallmark might be, but to get this stuff verified you need an expert, and use the auction house's expert to check out the first 4 pieces. So what I did was I bought the first 4 pieces, and I was offsetting risk because I was buying other items I knew I could sell, and with the money I made in profit, I was risking on the jewellery. So it's a calculated risk, which was hedged, but it was also, it is also a risk. So went in there, and 4 items came in phenomenally well. So $16.75 I paid for the 4 items. I think they came in just over 5k in value, and one of them I sold privately prior to auction. And the other 3 items are going to go into the auction house. Now, I've since been back again, picked up another 2,500 and tried to get those submitted as well. So I'm just waiting on the report to come back on those valuations. Now that I know I've locked in a good 2,500 worth of profit on the first batch, then I'll see what I'm doing. I'm trying not to risk any money, so the guaranteed money I'm getting back, I'm going back in again and buying some more. So it's going to be an interesting process. It's starting to add to the pot value. We're going to jump up a little bit, which is because of that, and also the t-shirt deal I mentioned. We're going to end up with higher sales than I thought because we can sell for a higher retail price because it's in the shop. So really good. I'll update you in the next week on how we get on with the valuations from the second batch. Right, it's the end of another week. Been a really good one this week. Managed to yesterday get these t-shirts, which we've got, I think about 1,000 of them. If you remember, I bought those a few weeks back. Managed to get them into a shop near me, and we're then paying them a commission, sale or return. So as they sell them, we get the money, and we obviously made a fair bit from that car boot challenge and a load from the gym challenge as well. So how much did we spend this week, Jack? Can you remember how much we spent so far on the challenge?
I don't know. 35,000.
Oh yeah, good memory that. And yeah, so we spent 35,000. We are very, very close. We're on, I think, about 97,000 in stock, and we're on about 2,400, 2,500 in cash. So we are on the bubble of getting to where we want to get to, but we need to keep going because with that amount of stock, it's obviously going to cost us a good few £1,000. What are you laughing at? It's going to cost us a few £1,000 just to get the stuff sold. So I'm probably going to allow 10 to 15k to get that 100,000's worth of stuff gone. So we need to get to at least 120k, but we are creeping up on the 100. We are creeping up on the 100,000. So really exciting, and the jewellery lot is going to auction on some of it. Some of it we've got meetings next week up in Hatton Garden to see if we get some of that sold as well. And literally, as we're selling more gym gear, I'm going to buy more and more jewellery. And hopefully it doesn't all go before I can get some of the good stuff. But that's about it for this week, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And what you got to say, Jack? You happy?
Yeah.
So Jack's excited, but we are very, very close.